Ladies and gentlemen, where we last left off, 34,000 souls. Why not us? Why not now? How come we can't level up here? Yeah, I had to cancel Night Rain for today. But starting Monday, we're back on schedule. All right, so let's move on to the next boss. Center of Venini Works. Why not us? Why not now? I love Night Rain too. But we're going to schedule it for the next time we're all live together. Battle Train is the sponsor today. Is that what it says in exclamation point platter? Summer hours start Monday. Oh yeah. The Battle Train. All right, we're at Center of Venini Works, where we last left off. Let me start over. Where we last left off, we're at the Center of Venini Works. We're gonna level up a little curriculum vitae. Dab a little ergo on there, and then we should be good to go. That's such a good quality of life. How much more do we need? We need 2,000 more. That's such a good quality of life, man. Such a good quality of life increase. It's all good. All right, so we just beat Big Boom Heat Man. All good, Shauner. Yeah, that's perfect, Cheetos. I mean, I don't see how we're gonna die one time the rest of the way, man. I'm hoping so. In terms of, I don't know if I trust that. Not hitting that. In terms of the iPad. In terms of the iPad, I'm hoping next week I can get Moyhead to go on a ride with me. Or there's a very, very outside chance I just have... See, the thing is, if Fruitbad meets me there, he's not going to be able to hold the camera on the ride there. You know? Why no urgency to go to get it? What do you want me to do? Just derail this stream? What about the battery? I have the address where the person lives. Yeah, roll up to someone's house with a whole crew of people. That sounds like a good idea. Sounds like a good way to get sued. Me and every person from chat in Michigan just walking up to someone's house. Yeah, that's not threatening at all. Use a selfie stick to film yourself. Look, there's a lot of things that I've done, but one thing you will never see is me using a selfie stick. I do have some decorum underneath this red shirt and black hat. Chet, have you ever seen someone use a selfie stick? Anytime I see someone who's using a selfie stick, my question is why? Why? And I've never been able to come up with an answer that seems to fit. Maybe a better view. If you use a selfie stick, you're not enjoying the view yourself. You're just looking at a metal pole. In the grand scheme of life, and you know me, I always try to understand. Anything I don't know, I try to understand or at least learn. But selfie stick's one of them where I'm like, what are you selfie sticking for? Functional for what? Taking a video of yourself getting an iPad. See, that's the thing. With a little bit of forethought, my concern needs not be holding a selfie stick. My concern means I'm playing out different scenarios in my head, real time, when speaking to the individual, of how to make sure it doesn't get potentially aggressive, and how I can diffuse it instantly on the spot. Now, oh, do I got a good angle with lighting? That's where my concern is. It'd probably not go over well if a dude comes up to your house with a selfie stick and phone asking for their stolen goods back. River of Denial. That's how you build brand equity. How you rebuild brand equity. One line of chat at a time. Mods, can we get an exclamation point iPad update? Just say Dan is planning next week to go get it live on stream. But here's the thing, chat. I am not well versed in live streaming, so in IRL streaming. So like, what if it shows an address? You know, like I'm not trying to force and CD this thing. You know, how do we? How do you you know, I'm very understanding and respectful of people's privacy, which is anytime I've done an IRL stream, it's making sure there were no randoms on the screen because they didn't sign up for that. So like when we did the IRL basketball stream, pointing either at trees or at a wall. When I did the deer stream, just trees. Don't live stream it, but record it. Big boy, big boy, big boy. Maybe I'll just go get it and won't stream it, huh? But chat, that's the payday for you. Imagine getting to see it live stream. You know? Like that's your payday. Chat, what are the rules on that? What are the rules on that? I'm serious. Shoot. Do we even need to fight this guy? I think I'd rather you actually not accidentally doxa, have an altercation on stream. I wish I could just talk to the person. Why don't we just call him? You tried? The time for talk is over? No, I mean, like, now that I know their address, I could Spaceman Spief, welcome back. 39 months. Where the heck you been? Cam is hiding the Pepsi Riz. Got you. Scrap. Chat you. I'm. Hang in here.
Could they be from Moonlight Town?
Chat, why don't we just call them?
Oh, did puppets do this?
The only here's my like concern. I believe that it is like a single digit apartment building. So how would we find their phone number? Like single digit unit. So not like a 10 unit. I'm not going to tell you the exact number. But I can't call the iPad. I can just send an alert to it. Wait, you can call the iPad? Why didn't you? How would you call your iPad? Glad you're back, man. Where's the honey? You can FaceTime? Why didn't we do this before? Wait, how do I call the iPad from my phone? How do I do it? iPhone call, but how do I, my iPad doesn't have a phone number. Call my iPad on FaceTime. It doesn't have a data plan. It's on Wi-Fi. Gotta use a... But how would I call it, though? What do you mean then you can't... It's... It's on the move again, man. It's 100% in their car. It's 100% in their car. They're at Lowe's again. They're at a different Lowe's. Man, they're all over the place. Chat, is it doxa if I say where the person is, but you don't even know who the person is? If I say they're at this Lowe's, that is doxa. Okay, I don't want to do that. It's 100% in their car. Yeah, my options are lost iPad, notify when found, notify when left behind. All right. Let's keep cooking. Brian Gavin, come on, man. If they took it and have it reach out to you by now, they don't mean good things. But here's the thing. If they just threw it in their car, they would have never heard any of the alerts of me hitting the button. You know what I'm saying? So you can, what I did is I hit a button on the iPad. I could send one message to it. So I said, hey, thanks for picking up my iPad from a Little League baseball game. Call this phone number. But wouldn't they have taken it out of their car by now? Maybe they forgot about it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think there's a perfectly good explanation for this. I don't think they're trying to steal it. Like, think about what, if you found an iPhone or an iPad, think about what you would do. It's an unrelated. Like I won't. We're not playing there anymore. TTS is silent. Oh, I don't know how to turn on TTS without doubling right now. Olgo, thank you for the 113 months. Bro is the Steph Curry of Big Brother, but the Greg Oden of Lost iPad. Starleep. If you're gonna NBA reference, at least use actual references. I can't just roll up to someone's house streaming it. There has to be. It has to be planned out. Offer them a Big Brother cruise. Is pints of Guinness in chat? Why wasn't it left with the speakers though? That's the question I don't have an answer to.
Do you want to go up, child? I'm sorry, but the train isn't in... The cathedral isn't... I still don't... Are you... Interesting. I thought all the stalkers died when the workshop tower collapsed. As for me, I'm as good as dead. I have no right to stop.
Cable railway key. Do we want to press up here? Is this Prague you? Okay. Seems a little dangerous to go to them and get him try to get back. That's why I want to get Moyhead to come with me and hold the camera. But I have to, he probably knows, but I'd have to show him how to angle the camera so it doesn't give away locations or people's identity.
Ladies and
no, not as
gentlemen,
muscle. Not as muscle.
Aboard the
I mean, Olgo, do you think I texted you
Cable
for muscle?
Railway. Now, those of you who joined us in Moonlight Town, we hope your preparations for the pilgrim's journey
Jay
are
Swift,
well
are you going to
underway.
SmackDown?
Fascinating town.
Although I gotta give Moyhead
Fascinating.
credit,
Back in the
he
day,
got me
the
onto
only
this
way to reach the
fitness app
cathedral
that's I've
was
used for about a year and a
using
half.
pulley. So, thanks for building it on a cliff, Saint Frangelico. I kid. Frangelico, wonderful saint, wonderful. Anyway, next
If
stop,
NL
the
lived
Bridge
near
of
me, would he
Atonement.
join me?
While
No
you
chance.
atone there,
He'd be like,
don't
"Are you
miss a
crazy?"
magnificent
He'd be
view
like,
of a
"Just buy another
beautiful
iPad."
crowd.
That's what he would
It's
say.
been my pleasure, friends, and enjoy the rest of your journey. I've been your captain on this ride, Gemini.
That's what he would say.
Well, not bad, huh? Oh, I really am good at this. When in doubt, let Gemini be your guide.
It should be easy not to dox an address, just mute the GPS and not film any street numbers.
What I do?
I live streamed
sure, it's
once
fine.
from a
Let's get a move on, pal.
park, and this much of the horizon showed, and in 3 minutes people had me GPS'd. It was just horizon and maybe like a clip of a building, like 2 bricks of a building. You're laughing, but I'm not.
See that over there?
Like, up, you're right here.
I recognize dead puppets. That's to be expected. But what is that?
You also baited chat? No, I don't bait. When's it, Bartimus? Or, our Bartimus, when's the last time I baited chat? People can figure that out from the weather? Jay Swift, if you want the secret to getting the best tickets for SmackDown, send me a DM after the show. After the show today, send me a DM on Discord. I got second row ringside tickets to SmackDown in Detroit. one of the greatest steals, heists of my life. Jackie, thanks for the support. Mage, thanks for the 10 straight undefeated months. EMDC, thank you for the T-Space too. I appreciate the support. Once you reach the church, you need to run straight through. Okay. Yo, Dan just started watching Big Brother. Your best play ever. Yo, Ha-Hound known. Welcome in. How did you find Ha-Hound? How did you find the Twitch channel from Big Brother? Welcome in, by the way. Lasagna Lover, after this morning's your follower count, or your follower who you follow on Twitch audit, Lasagna Lover, I don't think you're in a position to be saying uh-oh to anyone in chat, at least today. At least today. Looked you up on Instagram and found it. Oh, it's haha unknown. But what? Did you see a clip on Instagram? Haha unknown. Is that what you saw on Instagram? Alright, let's get this toast. Vignini's urgent repair. Arbard is helpful posting in chat. Haha didn't say anything. Haha Clinton Dix. They said yeah. Got it. I gotta tip the cap, man. Ever since we brought Dungeoneer on staff, he's been cooking with the shorts and clips, man. Only thing with Dungeoneer, I don't know where he lives, but he usually shows up like 15 minutes before the show ends. It's like, hey. Second channel's down. Thank you. Let me get out of this fight and I'll put it back up. Is it back up? Why does that happen, chat? Bro runs the second channel on an old compact. That's a good pull, man. I could see the compact logo in my head. It looked like you designed it, Starsleep. 48 hours. Oh, thanks for telling me. Starsleep, you got any good campaigns you worked on lately? Get this toast. Wait, chat, we have to find a better an alternative to Elgato. Is there any other capture card brands, or is it just only Elgato? That's where we came from. I cannot say anything specific, but I was in a meeting with Druckmann. Am I supposed to know who Druckmann is? Who the heck's Druckmann? The guy from Facebook? The Last of Us creator. Starleep, my buddy, one of my buddies from college is coming in here bragging about meeting with someone who invented The Last of Us. Eat 600. You know how we feel about The Last of Us around here. And then I do not take joy in the crashing out of series, but I've been bombarded with clips and reels of the executive producers of The Last of Us TV show saying, yeah, we messed up. Yeah, we messed up. Fans cannot believe this. I take no joy in it. I just don't want to see it. I don't know. I'm not watching that slot. I've never even heard the name Druckmann. Is he a Naughty Dog guy? All right, so I think we got to pay attention here for a gesture. He's extremely pretentious. My favorite kind of people.
No, but you see, the zombies were not zombies. They were metaphors for the passage and treatment of things between Saturn and Venus, and the alignment of the soil composition.
Bro, they're just zombies, man. They're just zombies, man. They're just zombies. Literally, they're just zombies.
But they're not zombies. They have mushrooms. They're lichens. There's moss. It's a little bit more than the typical zombie that just gets bit. And then it's more than that. It represents the human spirit.
No, they're just zombies, man. They're literally just zombies. All right. Tuning in from my home office while office is under construction. Pinkies up. We want to go this way, okay. Other way. Yo, Cheetos. Cheetos. I saw that message and I heard the sa-ting. I heard your green sword go sa-ting. Pulled it out of the sheath, man. You pulled it out so fast. Oh. Neptune, thanks for the 5 months. Appreciate the support. Chat, what happened to the Cranberries, man? Why don't they make music anymore? Is this the right way?
Mercy, I beg you, don't kill me.
When?
I thought you were from the organization. Never mind. My name is Janjo.
How long ago?
A pharmacist. Yes, pharmacist. I'm looking for the legendary gold coin fruit.
Bro is straight out of Bloodborne.
To slow the infection spread. I have the petrification disease and I need a cure. Sorry, I ramble when I'm nervous. Read this.
I made
It'll
you this
explain things
necklace.
faster than I can.
Do we get a gesture?
Gold coin can? The people of ancient they claimed I don't. If you could.
Meadow, thank you for the 5 months. Baloney, thanks for the gifted.
Seems that I'm headed.
What do we want to do? He puts us on the pass for gesture. Okay. Thank you. Chad, every 6 months we need to watch that clip.
I flew 18 hours to give you this necklace. It's gold.
Are you guys gonna finish Night Rain? Yeah. Yo, what is this? Andor Landor? What is this? Cinema. Is this brand new? Is this part of the DLC? Chad, are zombies weak to electric or to the other stuff we got? Acid, okay. This is the DLC. We don't want to be here then. We don't. This is still base game. How come we don't remember that? I would have remembered the cinematic intro. How come we don't remember that? Memory of a young squirrel. All right. I can't fight that. Man, can you imagine when we go back and play Dark Souls for the first time? It's gonna be like playing Dark Souls for the first time. All right, what's this guy? This guy cannot be weak to what we're using. Take a mouthful. Weak to fire. So we need a fire, we need a gummy, and we need an electric weapon, right? Is there any other kind of weapon we need? Yeah, we have electro. Will ever do a return to other Souls games, Novik? Yeah, I think there's some other challenges we want to do too as well. I'm considering, I mean, we have to run out of games to play, but a Castlevania or all Zelda playthrough. Yo, look at these floors, man. I think these floors so pristine. Especially now since Breath of the Snooze is like more than 20 FPS. All Zelda just means Zelda 2. Did they redo both Breath of the Snooze for Switch 2 or just one of them? Both? Man, they didn't waste any time on that. Any interest in Metroid? Super Metroid, yes. Fake first-person Metroids, no. Is it boss? Is there a boss here? I don't remember this. I don't remember this at all. No, we're gonna do a tier list next week for UFO 50. Re-releasing Zelda games at launches instead of releasing a new one is a time-honored tradition. Okay, I remember this. There's some, like, throwers up there. Oh, under. I vaguely remember this. This is the most disliked part of the game. We'll beat it in the first shot. Then I'm checking out the new Donkey Kong game. No, because we were going to, but we got distracted by the name, or I got distracted by the name Bonanza. Being a buffet place from the 80s and 90s, and then so we ended up watching Bonanza commercials instead of the Bonanza gameplay trailer. The new Donkey Kong is bait? How? How is the new Donkey Kong bait? I knew Starleep was gonna come back tier 7 angry, not tier 8. Tier 8 is making fun of his favorite kids game that he plays, Spider-Man on PS5. But I knew he'd come back one step below angry, because he thought it was a shot at him. It wasn't. It was a shot at Last of Us. I knew he wouldn't be. I knew he wouldn't be baby kids game Spider-Man on PS5 angry. That's the angriest Starleep's been here, but pretty close to it. Okay, I know there's some shooters here, so let's... What could be better than making lifelong friends mad as heck? Nintendo needs to make a deck builder. Maybe the realest thing you've ever said, Ryan Gary. Ryan Gary, just to clarify too, because Papa J sent me your Breaking Bad real estate take. Because you said the word assume. It's listed for 4 million. The average comp in the area is 400. So if I could predict, I would imagine there would be a little greed diatribe. I'd get listed up there 1.4, you know, 1.5 maybe. But do you really think it's deserving of a 10x? The average comp didn't have Walter White living there. I'm with you. I'm with you on that. But you think it's a 10x modifier? There was no comp for a 1 of 1. I think the comp is the Goonies house. What did the Goonies house sell for? That's a direct comp. What the heck? What did the Goonies house? The Goonies house is way better. Then you should try to get a Warzone win. I think that'd be interesting. I get Warzone wins in my sleep, brother. In my sleep. The market is a weighing machine. We see how greedy she is. She's not getting 4 million. I bet she gets 1 something. 1 something. No. We're okay. We're okay. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. If she listed it for 1.4 and immediately got snatched up, she'd wonder how much more she could have gotten. She's not. I'm just telling you, she's not getting anywhere near 4 million unless Jesse Pinkman buys it, which I don't even know. You know what Aaron Paul has been doing since Breaking Bad. I don't know. You know, I don't know what his bankroll is like, but I guess Bryan Cranston would buy it. But you see Bryan Cranston, he doesn't care about that. He'd let that thing go to the wolves before he bought it. Also, I didn't know that Bryan Cranston and Jesse had a tequila. Someone told me that this past weekend. What's the brand name of their tequila? It's not a tequila, it's a mezcal. Dos Hombres. I think they missed a big opportunity to naming it. I really think they missed. I really think they missed one. What should they have named it? Mr. White's? It scratches both itches. Mr. White's? That's... Imagine rolling up to your favorite watering hole, be like, what do you want? I'll take a Mr. White's and soda. Like, yo, I love that show. I tried and met them at the Wind Pool in Vegas. They were bartending and sampling. It was really good stuff. Jay Gotts, my man, the first time chatter? Who did you like better? Who was nicer? Mr. White or Heisenberg? The Applebee's near me had a big cardboard cutout of Cranston when they were promoting tequila. I asked if I could take it when they were done, and they said someone already claimed it. What were you gonna do with that? Pints of Guinness? That's a premium first time chatter message, by the way. It's crazy how some shows are so good some of the actors can launch a phone company off the goodwill. Are you talking about Ryan Unfunny Reynolds? Also, you know he's not using that brand of phone, right? That dude is 100% on AT&T or Verizon. There's no chance he's using that service. No disrespect. We gotta be careful with Starleep here, though. We already sent Starleep to the ether once. We're timing him out for talking about The Last of Us. If we talk about his favorite actor of all time, Ryan Reynolds, we may never see him again. Like, actually. No, I'm not trying to bait Starleep. I'm trying to look out for him, man. I know. Look, I've known Starleep since college. I know I could push one of the big red buttons once every couple months. If I do it twice, he'll hold a 20-year grudge like he does against that Giga Chad who called him death at the college Halloween party when he was dressed as Neo from The Matrix. If I say that guy's real name around Starleep, literally, bro is fuming. Literal fumes come out of his ears. This is the blight town of Lies of P, right? Starleep, did I tell you I ran into him last winter? Did I tell you that? Is Starleep in chat? I need Starleep to be in chat if I'm gonna tell this story. He's fuming. The keycaps are flying off of his keyboard right now. What initiated this playthrough? The DLC. Did they climb up here? Yo, G-Tunes, I've been trying to get in touch with you, man. Hey, what's going? Starleep, what's going on, man?
I left. I'm out.
Why'd you leave?
You can. All right. Hold on. You cannot ask me a question about my job, my career, and when I reply, you trump me. What do you want me to do? Lie? And then hold on. No, let me talk. And then after I reply, you go on this long yap fest about how bad the show is. Whatever, opinions aside. But the way you were talking about the show in this ad, that's how you are with every Derek Yu game.
What do you mean? No, I'm not.
That's
You cannot compare Derek Yu to The Last of Us.
have you, the way you talked about making fun of how like there's like all this narrative in The Last of Us. Again, whatever, opinion, you hate the game, I don't care, I hate the show. But the way you were making fun of how people like that show and game is exactly what you do about every Derek Yu pixel.
That's not true.
It literally is. You go, oh my God, who's ever made a game? Who's ever made a bear like that? No one cares. Come on, bro.
All right. All right, fine. Will you come back and chat?
VIP me, and I'm back.
Okay, but first, can I... You know the guy that called you Death when you were dressed as Neo from The Matrix? I don't want to say his name for obvious reasons.
Yes, yeah, what about him?
Did I tell you I ran into him last winter? I hadn't seen him in like 25
You did,
years.
yes.
I told you this?
Yeah, you were. Yeah,
Did I tell you that, like...
Change the subject. No.
No, did I tell you that he looked like he reversed age? Like he looked younger and like in more shape than when we saw him in college.
That's fine. I don't care. I'm mad at you. When you put a VIP badge in front of me, I'll come back. You have 60 seconds.
All right, see ya. That's why I like Starleep, man. That kind of vitriol that Starleep fired at me, the Giga Chads that were on our dorm floor, we'd go into Starleep's dorm room and he would just go on these rants about these Giga Chads, man. That's my guy. That's my guy. Dude, we used to have, he would just light him up, man. All right, let's get this toast. VIP him. The second I hung up the call, I already had /VIP typed. That's my guy, man. But I do disagree. I do not talk about Derek Yu like people talk about The Last of Us. Do I remember how to jump? I don't. How do you jump? I knew he raged quit too. Chad, I knew he raged quit. He hit that Alt F4 so fast. Sprint while pressing L2. Okay, saved. Look, man, I told Starleep a decade ago he should have been streaming. A decade ago. Him and I got another buddy. Oddly enough, he moved to Chicago. You said like half the UFO 50 games were terrible while playing them, and as soon as you were done, you said they were cinema. Only about the intern games. What's odd about Chicago? I mean, I would both Starleep and my other buddy moved to Chicago are very theatrical. So I always thought they'd be good on stream. I did not call every UFO 50 game an intern game. I mean, you can't write the script though. We finished UFO 50. Get to the 51st game, and then someone in chat, Awful Ty in chat, tells us that he was an actual testing intern for UFO 50 the entire time, and didn't mention it once in the 225 hours. Only in this community would something like that happen. with his name in the credits. That's so wild. An unpaid intern on top of that. I know. We're not getting out of the chapel before the sponsor. Bro, what do we... Why didn't we just do that in the first place? Chug Jug, thanks for the prime. Appreciate the support. She lost interest in knocking you down. Knock this down. What happened to the kid? Go victory royale. Get down. Just found out Tomato Town. What happened to that kid? He's 30 now. Is that song on Spotify? Does he stream on Twitch? Did he make money off that song? Just kind of up out the floor seats. I did see, I don't know how, but I've been getting fed some weird stuff on Instagram. I wouldn't say weird, but just nostalgia bait. I totally forgot about it, but there was some kid from Target that went viral like a decade ago, and they did a full like documentary. Wait, he's really on stream? Wait, the kid who made that song is named Leviathan? Alex from Target. What did Baramoto say to Starleep? I couldn't see it. Gotta wake up pretty early in the morning to hide that from me, brother. Can we make this? Or just go on the right? Please. Whoa, 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 whoa. This right out Tomato Town. Can't whiff that. I didn't chat. We didn't whiff there. Why are people putting whiff of Middleton? When did we whiff? We got to be close to a Bonnie here. Chat, how much better are games in third person than first person? Like, I guarantee Lies of P would have sold 10,000 copies, or 90% less than they sold if this was in first person. It's like you are the you instead of you are the you. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna run by these pieces. Man, who gave Miyazaki his first shot, you know? Apparently the Chug Jug song kid owns a diner now. Do you have a clip of that? Armored Core is Therpy. Did you see the Lies of P executive gave? Did you see what the Lies of P executives gave the developers for surpassing their DLC sales goal? No, what did they give them? Please tell me it's something amazing. One of these. A bonus, a paid holiday, and a Switch 2. That's cool. What did they give him? Papa J, where's the punchline? Papa J, where's the punchline? You can't say that and I give you the answer. And then you should have that pre-jacked. Papa J, big cash bonus, paid vacation for 2 weeks, and a Switch 2. Everyone on the team got it? And they shadow dropped it too, you know? They shadow dropped it. I'm on mobile. I stopped at a red light. Papa J, you should not be driving and chatting. Just out of your safety. Just right at Tomato Town. Baramoto, very topical. What do we do here? Another jumpa? Push the fire over? Speaking of, I got a I'm assuming it's safe to share. I got a DM from exclusive username. He says, I was in the Detroit metro area last weekend. I don't know, there's a lot of docs in this. Probably the first time in 10 years I've been east of where I normally live. So much stuff, so many people probably get a wife without even trying based on sheer population numbers. Never thought about dating in terms of sheer population, but hey. Very, very on brand for exclusive username. Just gotta go to a city center and boom, I've got a wife. Hold on one sec. No, that's the thing about exclusive username 1. He is who he is, and that's why I'm placing a long-term bet on him. Long-term bet. What the heck, man? You cannot. I said place a long-term bet. That's not. Come on, man. That's not how we help them get rolling, man. We gotta help them get rolling a little bit. Don't +2 that. Come on. I didn't pin it. Alright, let's make this jump. Alright, we gotta hit this. Chat, Souls games I think are the best for stream because it's a perfect mix of gameplay and horseplay. You know what I mean? Like, it may be the perfect streaming game. Bro, Dan, what up, man? Going to a wedding in Battle Creek. Any suggestions? We go in here or we go up? Pull the lever to the right, thank you. I don't know much about Battle Creek besides cereal. If you're on dating apps and you're having no luck, you need to quit them and figure out what's wrong with yourself. I mean, I wouldn't go that hard in the paint. I would say if you're on dating apps and you're not getting any matches, I would take a look at your profile through an objective lens. That's what I would say. I wouldn't go that hard, but it could be just like we've audited a few community members' dating profiles. A lot of them had some like tough camera angles, pictures of them with like 7 cats and things like that. So like we straighten that up a little bit. There's little tweaks you can make to get some success. All right. How did you not review Armin's profile when he volunteered it? How did I miss that? It was in the Discord room? Like years ago? I don't even remember that. Don't get cooked here. We're pretty far. Do we have to fight him? We're cooked there a little bit. Fire weapons work good on corpse enemies. I got you. We should have like some kind of base fire, right? Salaminkus dagger. You can try that. Did we miss the shortcut? Oh. I think I've only driven through Battle Creek, Michigan, and know they make that's like the world's epicenter of cereal creation is Battle Creek. No, I'm serious. They make a lot of cereal there. Do we go down? Turn right. In elementary Chat, where is the Jiffy factory? I went to the Jiffy factory as a kid, and when we left, they gave us a box of Jiffy, and they gave me a box of banana nut muffin mix, and my mom turned them into pancakes, and ever since then, I always look for the Jiffy. Beef Wennington, thank you for the T-Space too. I appreciate it. It was in Chelsea. Is it still there? So it's like She took banana nut muffin mix and made banana nut pancakes with them, and they're literally the best things in the world. And they haven't changed their branding in like 70 years. I love that, man. Keep the branding, man. Chat, what's the oldest brand in the world? Do we want to get off there? Probably. Nope. This turned into a disaster quickly. Zijidan? Zijidan drums is the oldest brand. What's the oldest brand that someone's ever heard of before? Let's just use our electric because we know it works. Zijidan. Most people don't know what Zijidan is. Jim Beam. Chat, what do you think's older, Zijidan or Jim Beam? Congo Gummy, a Japanese construction company. Yeah, no one knows what that is. Right? So we're looking for brands that people know. But your attempt to get extra credit from the teacher has been denied. Hudson Bay Company, is that the company that makes Old Bay? One of your favorite bits is when Dan treats chat like Siri. Let me ask this, does Siri go on Big Brother cruises? Pints of Guinness? Suboptimal, thanks for the 27 months. Pints of Guinness, let me ask this. What was the first name of the cruise organizer? Because I got a unsolicited text message yesterday. And I just want to see if it's the same guy. Just tell me the first name. Okay. Did I go on a Big Brother cruise? No, but 2 people in chat did. We never talked to the second Big Brother cruiser. Is the other Big Brother cruiser in chat? That would be a good hop in to get a different perspective. Dude, we have not done any D to this guy. What the heck is a Big Brother cruise? It's a cruise with Big Brother people on it. Chat, who's the other person? Foxy. Alright, if Foxy shows up in chat, we gotta get a hop. Oh, bend the knee. Get this toast. This is a good weapon, though. Good player, good player. Good player. Little greed, little greed, little greed, little greed, little greed. Kind of a cool enemy. Looks like something gummy related, you know? Gumby enemy. Where has Gumby been? I always see Gumby in channel 2, but not in channel 1. Why is that? Yeah, the only time you really see Tio is if you're a Miami Dolphins fan. Dan Jr. Jomsy says less BM in channel 2. No, my take on Gumby is I wish he would just chill. Every time he comes in here, he's like, he's baiting a hop in. Like if I guarantee if I audit him right now, he'd be like, hey, I just went on a date with this girl I used to be a co-worker with. And then, you know, the waiter dumped a drink on me. Can I hop in? Like, oh man, just chill. Just chill. Incredible BM? Do you think I'm making this up? +2 clipped. Why'd you type uptime so much? Artemis, are you okay? Uptime, 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 uptime. Omega take. Selfies. This is a Gumby post. I'm not even gonna read it. I'm just gonna copy paste it for you. Thoughts on a sushi date for a first date? That was his last post. This was his last post. Now that would be an interesting hop in. No, Mr. Shadow, I did not. Bloody Cactus, thank you for the 5 gifted. I appreciate the support. What the heck have you been up to, you piece? Chad, if you've been gifted from Bloody Cactus, please use your first dang emoji at Bloody Cactus. What's been the most all-time hoppin'? I mean, for personally, this is one of my favorites. You can't hear it? Hold on, you gotta hear this for a second.
Here's what I want. I want to just go online, put my information in, and boom, I've got a wife.
I mean, that is, to me, that's on the Mount Rushmore. There's room on the Mount Rushmore, but that's on the Mount Rushmore, for sure. Are we close to another boss or no? Alaskan Cruise is probably the kindling that relit the fire from the PUBG days. What's up, Samurai? My favorite line was, Dan, I don't live in a slice of life anime. I don't remember that.
Surprised to see everything if I can.
Yes, Zer is a short but all-time classic. Sean, are we close to a boss? Zer. Double Egg Roll didn't have the lasting power because he's a drive-by anthem. You know what I mean? It was like, that was like a one-hit wonder. There were no follow-ups to it. But still good in its own right. You like the person who said his Tinder profile said he was looking for his player 2? Oh man. Nothing wrong with the one-hit wonder? Yeah, no, nothing wrong with it. For sure. Oh, Stray Wolf, no worries. That's just a death counter. We're trying to get the platinum in the DLC, or platinum in the base game, so then we can play the DLC. Do you think streamers put streamer in their dating profile? Do I think streamers put streamer in their dating profile? I wouldn't. Either way, it's a lose-lose. Because if you're a big streamer, then they're gonna see big dollars. If you're a starting streamer, they're gonna be like... Unless there was like a gamer's dating app, I would not put streamer in your dating profile. It was this one. I can't. It's too. Arbart could have done if you're really min-maxing. When she said she was sick, you could have like door dashed or dropped off some chicken noodle soup. Oh, that was
Dan, I do not live in a slice of life anime. It's not 1996 anymore. I'm really sorry to say it. That would be extremely creepy.
Brother, how many dates have you been on in your life? Then you shut your mouth. You shut your mouth. You don't talk to your elders like that.
Dan, when was the last time you went on a date?
Plus 2 farming? Get him out of here. She doesn't want to go out with you. Why do you think she's stolen? Oh, I'm sick. Not sick. Oh, I'm scared of the winter storm. Oh, it's only 1 inch of snow. Get him out of here. I forgot about that guy. That was in the middle of Radon, man. That was in the middle of Radon. Yeah, brother is trying to get his first date and telling me what to do. Literally never been on a date. Brother, you go to the hardware store and say, how do I use a hammer? They show you how to use a hammer and be like, oh, that's not how you use a hammer. Okay, well then you do it then. Bob Vila? All right. Younger people use the hammer differently. Yeah, that's why they got a bunch of busted fingers and nothing to show for it. But they got cool jeans now. And broccoli hair. And mid-calf socks. And Nirvana t-shirts, but they've never listened to Nirvana. But hey. Keep chasing that waifu, buddy. Keep chasing that waifu. She's out there, I promise. Alright, let's get this toast. We gotta be close to a boss here, right? What's the deal with this organ, man? Boom, 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 I know, but who's playing it? All right, we got to be careful here. Careful of the slop. How do we... Should we jump over this? Straight? Door to the... chill, just chill. Just chill, just chill. Cannot use it, there's an Andy nearby. I'll sharpen my weapon. Yeah, just give me 1 second. Just give me 1 second to sharpen my weapon here. Let him know who you're repping. Chad, what's the story? What is this goo? What's the story with these guys? Ergo? Like the Ergo spilled and changed him or something? They were sick, sold a fake cure, turned them into monsters. Who sold them the fake cure? It's the Gabagoo. I'll give you +2 on that one. One guy did. Push it. The DLC explains it? Alright, cool. It's like a fungus that represents humanity, then zombies aren't zombies, they're a metaphor. Why is everyone +2ing bald as the day is long? The slop? Oh, you're +2 in Olga. Olga, are we ever gonna get any updates from your game in the Discord, or what? You had people fired up over terrain, and we haven't seen anything since then. I don't know how to parry. I don't know. Ask your. Bald as the day is long. Do I resent you? No, I just wish that your Discord name was the same as your Twitch name. That's the only thing I hope for. Thank you for the gift sub. Yo, T-Cute Culture, welcome in. All right. So, do we need to lie to this guy or tell him the truth? What's the lie? I know. Tell him the Hotel Crap, thank you.
Damn it! I can't find the way out. Monsters everywhere. I need to grab my share and leave. Oh, that's odd.
Is there a
I thought I was
human
the
in
only
there?
one with a sound mind here. Sure, I don't need to introduce myself. Note these golden wings. Yes,
So is that like an
you
actual,
guessed
like,
it.
decapitated dog
You know
head?
who I am. Preposterous. Everyone in. I'm Alec. I'm looking. Do you know of Hotel Craft? Of course, a haven for all, and it's still safe and sound. You say? I have a lot of searching ahead of me. Since you're so helpful.
All right. I know it is. The game is called Lies of P, but we need to tell the truth to get the good ending to get the platinum trophy. Speaking of platinum trophy, where's our where's all of our stuff? There it is. Get him out of here. Good luck, brother. The heck was that? All right. Can you hear that, chat? Alright. Clip running in the background. All right. You thought the good ending was the lie ending? Is it? All right, I turned it off. So that's all we have left. That's the only stuff we have left to do. I don't know why that was enough. All right, do we go back up and around here, I'm guessing? So good ending in a game with a lie, the title requires the truth. Very artsy. Okay, but where do we go next? Customer yelled at me, so I had to stop the stream. Daniel Muggs, where do you work at? Job is too specific, but I'm in machine sales. Give me a little more crumb. Give me a little more crumb. Machine sales. Give me a little more crumb. Give me more of a crumb. What kind of machine? Metallurgy? What does that mean? Alright, let's get this toast boss time. Oh, you know what? Let's get our stuff back. You sell 3D printers? What is metallurgy? Talk to Lady for Humanity? What lady? Is this the dude? Is this the dude with the hipster mustache? I don't remember who this boss is. Hipster mustache? Cinema. Who is it? Well, you see, huh? Is that this guy? Is this like the Quaalag? That's kind of creepy. Mods. Your roommate was like that? What do you mean? Is it the same guy or a different guy? On off Elgato? Oh, this guy was tough, wasn't he? How was he small but then big? Doesn't make sense how that's the same guy. Re-up, reload, Rhea Ripley. this toast. Why not us? Why not now? Why is he upside down, Chad? Don't say I wish that were me. Why is he upside down? The game is too loud? Alright, let me just end the run so I can turn it down for you. Got it, Baramoto? All right, let's get this toast. It's complex. It's complex. All right, let's get this toast. There's no way we lose. There's no way we lose. You take this to the bank. If you got a prop bet right now, I'd go all in. No prop bet? Okay. Who wants to run the casino today? All right, let's get this toast. Good smash. Okay, I'm telling you, this boss is not hard. Hang in here. This is how you win, right here. Right here, right now. Why that's not going 2 attempts? Smash him. You piece. We got greedy. We got greedy. A little bit of greed. Little bit of greed. Little bit of greed. Little bit of greed. Baramoto, what country do you live in? We gotta grind again, huh? Sweden. Yo, did you ever listen to that song from Minecraft and be like, yo, this is where I live? Hang in here, big boy. Hang in here, big boy. No, the song Sweet. You never heard the song Sweden from Minecraft? Big boy, smash. In this house, we greed until we can't greed anymore. Finish him! Let him know who you're repping. Get him out of here! Where's the souls? Since what is this DLC phase 2? Since when? I literally don't even remember this. One-winged angel, isn't that Sephiroth? They licensed the Star Wars music? How did they license it? It's the Darth Maul music. Uh-oh. It's Tiffy time. Speaking of, did Bartimus go see Tiffy? GG's. That guy's... I don't remember phase 2 in this guy. Yo, the iPads was at Planet Fitness. Now it's at a Trader Joe's. They just went to a market yesterday. Why are they doubling up, man? What the heck? Yeah, I haven't been hitting the soundboard because I can't get the soundboard on right now with good audio here. Yo, why new game plus and not straight to DLC? You want to get that platinum? Yeah. I promised everyone in 2023 we'd get the platinum. So I feel like this, we don't remember the base game at all clearly. So it's like a good refresher too. So let's make a fire weapon.
I know my way around a...
Chat, what's he weak to? So we have that puppet hand. We have baton hand. So we need fire blade. So we're looking something with fire. Acid. That has fire. That's probably gonna be it, huh? Fire? Is there a good fire blade? Oh, we're looking for a motivity blade, right? Booster glaive handle? Do we have that? It's demotivity though. After every week, Dan wipes his memory. I don't wipe my memory. I just don't remember, man. All right, so there's our fire. So then we need to plus this up. Do you have a fire grinder? What's that? Never heard this song before. Up about 9 of those.
I know my
All right, so let's plus this up. So we can get it to a +3. Can you buy any of those moonstones anywhere or no?
I know my way around.
I think you can make the motivity with the motivity crank. That's what we want to use, motivity crank on it. Check the front desk. We've never heard this song ever.
Welcome to...
Ports. Doesn't have any slop. Does anyone else sell any slop?
Welcome to... This... I shall... Welcome to Hotel...
Oh, sweet. Good call, good call, good call, good call, good call. Do you hear that? Is that humming?
I know my way around a well.
She's stimming. All right. I think that's gonna be good enough to win. +5s in chat. Memory of Biak. It's called Memory of Biak. What the heck is Biak? All right. How's the meter sitting? I don't know. That's a good question. All right, Chad. This will be our last attempt. So get your prop bets in. There's no way we're losing. NyQuil Filthy on YouTube says Dan is just fidgeting with the cranks. What does that mean? Ooh, look at this wep. Try pressing triangle this time. Press this. Press this. Yeah, last one. All right, good luck. GGEs, GGEs, GGEs. Holy anime, why didn't you tell me to hit triangle? It's a good handle too, man. That's a good handle. Pick one of these. Pop one of these. Nice and easy, just one step at a time. We gotta grind, we gotta grind, we gotta grind, we gotta grind, we gotta grind. POV here playing Tony's Hawks, and you're trying to beat your buddy, we gotta grind. Here we go. Shoot, we're in trouble here a little bit. Anime time. Couple more, cup of ace. Cup of goose. Honey hole? Do we want to fight the shepherd or do we want to fight the sheep in this one? Sheep. We don't want to fight the shepherd. Because basically we just fight him again, right? What does that even mean? Raven, actually, 75% of chat knew what it meant. Star Wars song? Give him the big one. Give him the big one. Greeted. We can get this guy, man. We could get him. One more. One more. One more. We got one more. Here to explain this? Here to explain that? Would you like to explain that? VIP on the line for that explanation, by the way. What did Vumbo get VIP for? No explanation. Oh, it's a wife VIP? Alright. Not pairing, no fable arts, not equipping Benny tools, doxing chatters during a boss fight. Who do we dox? Also sounds like just another stream, man. How was that deserved? Anime. Super anime. Port 722, I haven't told anyone you live in Mississippi. Bumble, the only reason why you have VIP is because you have a very kind wife who puts up with your nonsense. If I knew your wife's Switch handle, that VIP would slide over so quickly. Get out of there, get out of there. We're in a little bit of trouble here. Grind. One more. Literally last run. Literally, this is the chat. This is the. I would shove all in on this one. It should be 10x red right now. I think when he goes red, we get out of dodge right there. You shoved all in last time. This is the real time to do it. Lock in and stop reading chat. What do you mean? A big one. Give him some anime. Honey? We're in this toast, man. We're all in the toast. All in the toast. Re-up, reload, Rhea Ripley. How many blue boxes do we need for anime? 2, 3, 3. All right, re-up, reload. We burned a few there. That's okay though. Gotta be a little bit better. Smasher. Double smasher. New move, Andy. Chad, who invented Budweiser? All right. All right, let's get this toast. Do we get a free heal, or we got to heal right off the rip here? All right, let's get this toast. Fight the frog. Fight the frog. Fight the frog. A little early, a little late. Okay, why not us? Why not now? Get out. We got 4G hills, use them. Greed. We didn't need that greed hit, man. We didn't need it. Just don't be greedy. No greeder. There it is. Give him a big smash. Yo, 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 yo. Whoa. Did we get poisoned? We got poisoned. Why didn't we had poison? Why don't we one more? We were decayed. Is there anything we could put so we're not decayed? Exclamation point iPad update. How do we turn the decay off, man? That was PB for sure. PB'd out of our gourd. There's an item for that. What's it called? That? Gimli, son of Gloin. Pepsi bottle. Coca-Cola glass. Alright, this is the win, man. No matter what, this is the win. You can't say nice attempt when you don't bet. All right, this is the run. Literally last run. We're locked in, right, chat? This is the run. It gets worse before it gets better. Watch. Go all in right now. There should be just a sliver of red and a lot of blue right now. Join him. That was a tasty burger, man. That was a tasty burger. That was a tasty one. Give me the greed, man. Anime. Anime heal, anime heal, anime heal. Anime slop. Do you heal? Anime slop. Ladies and gentlemen. We're right there, man. Knocking on the door. Knocking on the door. We grind in the face. Give me Frogman. Give me Frogman. Let's get Froggy. Take one of these. Appa. Oh, we don't want you. Get out. Get out, re-up. R decay, R decay, R decay, R decay, R decay. Little early, little early. We need some anime. Watch our decay. Re-up, reload. We're getting cooked right now. We're getting cooked. We gotta get in there. Double up. Get in there, man. It's not over. It's not over. Till Darth Maul says it's over. Anime time. Get Get up, get up. Decayed out of our cord right now. Hang in here. We gotta get to Frogman. We gotta get to Frogman. There it is, Frog Me. Chat, how do we get more heals? Chat, how do we get more heals? 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 Is there a way to get more heals or more effective heals or more PB heals or other heals? How do we get more heals? There's got to be a way to get more heals, man. There has to be more effective heals or more effective. There's got to be a more effective way of getting heals because our heals are not very good. How do we get better heals, man? There has to be a way to get better heals. There's got to be some item that makes like the Estus stronger or something. There has to be a way. Yes, Angela. When I put 11:30, I meant it as Central Standard Time. Yeah, no, we got perfect 90 seconds to make the transition. Yes. That's my vibe. I should have told Evan that it was a change time zone thing. I'm not BMing. We're very excited. Yeah, we're very excited. You guys enjoyed the Lies of P. We will be returning with more Lies of P. I bet we beat it next week, don't you think, Sean? Or roughly how many bosses do we have left before the DLC? Oh, Fruitbad, your front seating was brand equity positive.